Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to your love reading for the month of September, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if for some reason this reading does not resonate, please don't forget to check out the placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. So be sure to check your moon, rising, Venus, or Mars if that's the case, and definitely do not forget to cross-watch for love readings if you feel guided to do so. And I also would like to quickly mention that if you ever feel guided to get a reading from me, all my information is in the description box below. I offer $25 love readings or $25 general readings, or you can get both of those for a combined price of $50, and it's an hour-long video. So you definitely get your money's worth. All right, but other than that, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I'm going to start by pulling the energy of you and the person that you're connected with. You are going to be on the right and they are going to be on the left. However, feel free to reverse the roles if you feel that the energy is switched. All right, so let's get started. So I'm going to start by pulling the energy of the both of you using the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. So let's see what pops up here. What is Sagittarius feeling during this time? Okay, we have a refocus for you. Your person's energy is balancing the scales, which is justice. So you could be dealing with the Libra. Okay, the offer fell on their side, but I was pulling that for you, but it fell on them. So I'm going to take it as theirs. Let's see what else. Unawakened. Purge. Free will. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna change some things around. But okay, I think that's correct. And at the bottom of the deck we have soulmate. So this is definitely a strong connection that you have with this person. I feel like you both know this about each other. You both know that this is a very strong connection. There's something here that you can't quite figure out what it is, but you know it's intense, you know it's meaningful, you know it's significant to your life. This has come up in, I think, 2 other readings, that soulmate twin flame energy, so that could be resonating with you as well. But basically what I've been telling those signs is that this soulmate of yours has been the catalyst for your awakening, for your truth, to put you on your divine purpose path, okay, to put you on the right path that you're meant to be on. And I feel like you've awakened, or someone here has awakened more than the other person. We definitely have that unawakened card, but I feel like that's what the purpose of these soulmate connections are at this time frame. They're mostly to get us on the right path here. And that's what you've been doing with this refocus card. I feel like you've accepted that this connection is something significant for you, but if it's not going to come into fruition right now, then you got to go your separate way. You have to redirect your life. You have to change some things in your life so that you are honoring yourself, most importantly, right? So I feel like you have been purging yourself. You have been cleansing something. You could be spending a lot of time in water right now, and I feel like you're just kind of having you've already had your awakening, yes, but I feel like you're cleansing your soul now, if that makes sense. Like you're purifying yourself, and I feel like that's coming through this refocusing energy here. And then we have this offer card, which I was kind of struggling to see where it was meant to be on. Well, I kind of want to pull a card for it. I normally don't get this split between energies here, but I feel like you've been given an offer. Okay, it could be this person giving you an offer, or it could be you to them, but mainly what I'm feeling is there's a divine offer here for you. And that is what was given to you when you redirected your focus, when you let this connection go. I feel like something better was being offered to you. Doesn't mean that it has to be romantic, that it's not about this person. I feel like that it's something just better in your life that's going to give you abundance in various forms. You could already be enjoying this offer. You could have already had this offer. But I feel like it's really like an offer to level up, to ascend to a higher dimension, a higher process here. Okay, meanwhile, your person with the Justice card, free will, and unawakened, they have been doing things a little bit their separate way. They haven't really been following their intuition, but that's fine, because either way they're going to learn the lessons they need to learn with the scales here. This is karma. This person is still going to deal with the karma of them, you know, doing what they want to do instead of following their intuition, where they're being led and guided to go, because they are still unawakened in their free will. They're not allowing themselves to have this awakening yet, and there is going to be some karma that they're going to deal with because of that. So don't you worry about them, because I feel like someone's been frustrated that their person has been ignoring their higher self type of thing. But don't worry about that. That's not your issue. That's their issue. Justice is going to handle that. So I feel like everything has been happening for a reason, so you don't have to stress out about that. Okay, I feel like your person has to go through that sort of cycle of being unawakened and doing what they want to do so that they can learn to not do that, if that makes sense. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the tarot. All right, as always, I'm going to be pulling the challenges, the feelings, and the desire for the connection. And at the very end, I'm going to pull a card for the potential action that this person may take towards you during this time. But let's go ahead and see what your challenge is during this time. 3 of Pentacles. Their challenge is the 9 of Pentacles, so strong earth energy coming through here. So you could have that in your chart, be dealing with an earth sign. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your feelings is the 5 of Cups. Same message that I got for, I think it was Cancer. I think it was Cancer and Virgo that the soulmate energy popped up, and some type of emotional sadness was there as well. So definitely check out those readings if you feel they resonate. Their feelings is the 4 of Cups. Yeah, you guys are very similar in energy here. What is the desire for Sagittarius? Beautiful. Your desire is the Sun. And that's why you're refocused, right? Because you know that you are in charge of your happiness. You're not going to sit around and wait for someone to give that to you. Wow. Their desire is the Queen of Wands. Same thing that popped up with Cancer. So you could be dealing with the Cancer. And at the bottom deck, we have the 7 of Swords. Sabotage, deceit, lies. I feel like someone's just wearing a false mask about how they actually feel. Not being true to themselves, not honoring their feelings, ignoring the feelings, sabotaging their own life by being awakened, right? By their own free will is sabotaging this person. So let me just go ahead and clarify what the 7 of Swords is. But I do feel like you've been deceived, you've been lied to about how this person actually feels about you. Because we do have that soulmate card. So if they haven't told you how they felt about you, they just decided to keep that from you as their own form of protection, that they didn't want to go there. They didn't want to put themselves in that state of vulnerability. But it has been a very deceiving energy, and it's been very self-sabotaging on their part. So let's see what the 7 of Swords is about. This Hangman. Yeah. It's like they don't know how to express themselves. They don't really know how to be honest. It would be a new perspective for this person to just be straight up about their emotions. It would be different for them because they're so used to wearing a false mask. Emperor, Divine Masculine. So this is very, very much your divine counterpart. But your divine counterpart is unfortunately unawakened right now. And when we deal with that, it's not pretty. There's some action they need to take, but they don't. I feel like they know how significant this connection is, for sure, with that soulmate energy here. But it's like they don't know what to do with that information. Because if they weren't ready for a connection or a relationship, whatever, what are they going to do when this gets brought into their life, right? Like, they're not going to know how to navigate that. So they'd rather just lie to themselves about how they feel and wear a false mask just so they don't have to deal with it. It's easier for them to do that. You could be dealing with an Aries. All right, so your challenge is the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like it's hard for you to be on the same page with this person. You've tried and you've tried to no avail. You try to work with them, but they make it really impossible. And I feel like when you thought you were on the right page with this person, it wasn't. It never happened. And I feel like you did most of the work instead of this person. So now you're not even bothering to work on this connection anymore. I feel like that's why where you used to work on this, you tried to revive this partnership, you're not doing that anymore. Yeah, I just saw the 7 of Wands. So yeah, you're definitely guarded, defensive. You're not really to work with this person. This person needs to meet you halfway, and they haven't done that. Yeah, look at that. This wanted to come out. 7 of Wands. Defense mechanism. You're defending yourself now. Where once you kind of used to be an open book, or maybe you didn't have boundaries, and you learned the boundaries through this person. But in the past, you didn't really ask much of this person. You were just fine with whatever they gave you, but now you're not. Now you know that this person has to put in their half of the work. And if they're not going to do that, you're going to be closed off. You're going to be, there's a wall up right now. There's a barrier, and they can't get through that. And I feel like it may even be more difficult for this person to get through to you now than it was before. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords, imprisonment. Yeah, this is why you went into that energy. Because this person made you overthink a lot. They made you feel imprisoned of your own thoughts by them not revealing the truth to you. It drove you crazy that this person could not be honest with you. Because you felt it in your heart and soul, these strong feelings, and you felt like a crazy person because you knew it. They acted like they didn't. And that drove you a little bit crazy. So if this person comes back, you're going to be difficult to work with. But you have every reason to feel like that. I don't blame you whatsoever. Their challenge is the 9 of Pentacles. So the reason they struggle and they're so closed off is because they struggle with themselves. Right? And I feel like you know this. That's why this person has been a hot mess. Because they don't even know where to begin with themselves, right? If they're unawakened, if they're doing their own free will, they don't have this sort of groundedness within themselves. They're not centered enough to know what's right for them. So they're struggling with that sort of identity of their self-worth, their independence. They could put a really pretty picture of acting like they're fine and that they got everything going for themselves, but there's something missing in this person. There's a piece missing in this person, and that's what makes it difficult for them to actually be authentic, right? And I feel like that's a reflection of their life, not just this connection. I just saw the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, this person is becoming, they're very slow to make progress here. the King of Swords, quick wit and intellect. Aquarius energy. They struggle to get serious with themselves. They struggle to, what you see very loud and clear, they struggle with that. You could be the more analytical, intellectual person, and I feel like that's why you're kind of an overthinker with the Eight of Swords. Whereas with them, I feel like a lot of things just go, they just fly right by them. Like, they don't really understand that they're ignoring their intuition, that they're not listening to the guides that they're being given. Whereas with you, I feel like you're intuitive, you're tapped in. This person isn't. So what could be common sense to you is not common sense to this person. And that's why they struggle to understand themselves, because they can't even trust their intuition. They're unawakened. I mean, what can you expect, right? Knight of Pentacles, steady progress. Yeah, and they're moving very slowly. This person's a very slow learner. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's just so you know what I'm talking about. That if you can give this person compassion and patience, that they're just slower to realize things. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Taurus are kind of slow in that degree sometimes. When it comes to, I'm kind of seeing like that sloth from that movie Zootopia, I think. You know how he's like, works at the DMV, he's like, ha, ha, ha. That's kind of how I feel, how slow this person reacts and realizes things. Whereas with you, you're a lot more quick-paced. Okay, so I think that's this person's disadvantage, unfortunately. Here, at least, just here. Your feelings is the Five of Cups, Sagittarius. So you're sad, you're feeling regret, you're feeling loss. This, it feels like a lost cause to you right now. You know in your heart that when you walk away, you're walking away from someone very significant in your life. Give me 1 second, guys. Anyways, as I was saying, you know that when you're walking away from this connection, you're walking away from your soulmate, right? And that's why it hurts, because you thought this was going to work. You thought there was a chance here. You thought there was potential. But the thing about this connection is that it was never about the union. It was never about this person. It was about what you can do for yourself, what you can change for yourself, for your highest good. But I mean, it still hurts, okay? All that aside, all that spiritual growth aside, this still hurts. It's painful to know that this is how it had to happen. So you are sad, you are in your feelings. And I feel like some of you did enter like a bit of a funk because of this connection, but you're coming out of it. You're going to come out of it for sure. Whoa, it's a lot coming out here. Very significant though. We have the Empress, the Tower with the Four of Wands. I feel like that is, this pretty much sums it up. Okay, this was the shakeup that needed to happen for you to find your worth, know who you are, and not ever doubt that about yourself. This connection made you doubt that. It made you doubt your Empress side, regardless of gender, okay? It made you doubt that part of yourself. It made you question your worth. And the whole purpose of this was for you to stop doing that. And to have that success and achievement within yourself. So even though it hurts to let this person go, this is what was gained because of that, okay? Through every loss, there's something to gain. And this is what you gained. Your self-worth. Your true foundation and commitment within yourself. And a destruction of an identity that no longer worked for you. Yeah, Moon at the bottom. Illusions. All those illusions you used to tell yourself, where you were overthinking the situation, that you were not gaining clarity whatsoever. You were blocking your intuition through fear and all this other stuff. But that's all gone now. That's in the back now. This person's feelings is the Four of Cups. So if you're not speaking to this person, if you've cut them out of your life, if there's a separation here, they definitely know that this is a missed opportunity. They feel like it's over. They feel like they know they will never have anything better than this, and that they lost. They're bored. They're starting to feel bored with their with the life they've created for themselves that isn't their truth. Yep, exactly. Five of Pentacles. Isolated and alone. They're bored and alone without you, and they feel your absence. Ace of Swords. Breakthrough and awareness. They are coming to the realization of their truth because of them being in this energy of lack of faith, lack of truth. And I feel like a lot of them let you go because they felt like they were never good enough. So they didn't even bother, right? It was easier for them to watch you go than to even at least give it a try. But this is happening. This truth is happening. Whether you see it or not, it's going to happen. At some point or another, it has to, and it will. And I feel like it's going to be because they're in this energy for so long that it's going to make them snap out of it. You can't be in this energy for too long until a tower comes, to be honest. You already dealt with your tower. That's why you're awakened. This is that unawakened energy right here. So this person has a tower coming to them, for sure. Your desire for the connection is the sun. You want illumination. You want that truth, the happiness. But you know that you can find it in yourself. You don't need anybody else. You see how she's alone with a horse? Horses could be your spirit animal, or you've been spending a lot of time out in nature or in the sun, or you're definitely being advised to do so if you haven't. But I feel like you're finding this happiness within yourself because you know that it's possible to be happy by yourself. You don't need anyone to complete you. Like I said, it was never about this person completing you. It was about you completing yourself. And I think that's the true prize here. That's the true win. And yes, of course, a lot of you do want the truth of this person to come out to the surface, right? We would all want that. But I feel like you're not hanging on to it as much as you used to. But it's definitely still there. Exactly, yeah. Lovers, twin flame connection. You know you can be happy without this person. You've gotten to that point, but damn, it would be nice to enjoy it with them, right? Like I said, you feel that we have twin flame and soulmate here, so you know it, they know it. It's just a matter of being in the right vibration for it, though. We can't have this union until we're on the right vibration. And I feel like you're very hopeful about that this person will eventually come around. And again, I don't feel like you're holding your breath over it or anything like that. But definitely there is this energy that you're hopeful about having this connection with someone. Whether it's this person or somebody else, I feel like you're just open and receptive to that energy. And it's going to come towards you because of that. Six of Pentacles, equality. Yeah, you want someone who's going to give you that equal give and take, right? That you did not find with this person. They didn't give you their half. You want someone who's going to give you that half. And I feel like your standards definitely went up. So even if this person comes back, you're not going to take them unless they give you what you want and deserve, right? It's not like you're going to take them back just because it's them. I feel like you have your standards up. So yes, you want it to be with this person, but you're only going to take them back if they give you what you want, right? Give you what you deserve, I'll say. So if they don't do that, then you won't accept them. Their desire for the connection is the Queen of Wands. They want you. They definitely miss you. They definitely miss your physical attractiveness. They think you're the most beautiful person they've seen. They're very drawn to you, very magnetized by you. There's a lot of chemistry and passion here. But that's not new news to you. You've known that. I feel like this person is very passion driven. That's also been a theme in the Cancer reading. And for a lot of the time, that's what this connection was centered around, was the passion, was how hot they told you were, right? But that quickly got old for you because you want depth, you want emotion, you want substance. And I feel like a lot of them just miss that good time. And they know that if they don't have that with you, they're not going to find it with anybody else. That Queen of Wands is irreplaceable when it comes to that passion that they're seeking. They know that no one's going to satisfy their thirst like you have. Oh yeah, look at this. 4 of Cups, missed opportunity. I feel like they're more upset that if they lose you, they're going to lose a person who turned them on the best. And I know that sounds kind of on the surface and a little bit shady, but I feel like that's just like, it is on the surface. But how do I explain this? You really get this person's ego going. That's how I'll say it, okay? Their soul space is a different energy. Their soul space definitely loves you and has feelings for you the way you do for them. But their ego is upset right now because they're unawakened, right? So you're going to get the ego of this person. But I feel like their ego is upset that if they lose you, they're going to lose the person who turned them on the best. That's the best way I can put it. Let me get one more card. Yeah. This is Spirit confirming to me, though, that this is your divine counterpart, divine masculine. They're just unawakened. Yeah. High Priest, spiritual advisement. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Their higher self, their awakened self, definitely wants this connection the way you want it. But their ego is what just misses this, like, physical attractiveness of you. So that's what they want right now. That person you see in the 3D, that's what they want, okay? They haven't tapped into that higher self, so that's why we're not really picking up on that energy. And I think that's why things are so imbalanced at the moment, okay? But there is this person does have a higher self for sure that wants this commitment with you, that wants to be that right masculine for you. Yep, here we go. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Judgment, yep, okay? So those changes are happening in the background where this person is awakening to their higher self, their higher truth. But at the moment, we're not seeing that. We're not picking that up. Maybe in the next reading or two. Who knows? But I hope that makes sense to you guys. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. And let's go ahead and see what their potential action may be during this time frame. Oof, Sagittarius. I'm telling you, their ego is going to get to a place so bad that they're going to want you so badly that that's what's going to wake them up. It's a very interesting theory I have and feeling I have, but I feel like that's what's going to wake this person up. Like if they see you looking really good and they see other people enjoying that and not them, I feel like that's what's going to make this person start moving and give you something. Give you an offer, give you an expression of love. 2 of Cups. Tell you that you are the one. Look at how similar these photos look. Okay. Offer you something. So we have 3 times confirmation of this soulmate lovers connection here. But it's definitely, this is very true of this connection, but until this person wakes up, we're not going to see this. But the fact that this popped up as a potential action is that they are closer to awakening than we feel. So maybe in the next reading we'll pick up something better about that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this person would like to say to you. Okay, let's see. Which one do I feel guided to read here? Yeah, this one for sure. Okay. I ask for your understanding when I do things that don't make sense. I ask for your forgiveness when I make mistakes. I ask for compassion when I need time alone, apart from my love, in order to grow and become better. Everything I am doing now is to further our connection. I promise you that. Wow. So there you have it. Now, this is going to be advice for you from the fortune reading cards. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's 2. Oh, should we take them? Okay. Lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like just keep moving forward, right? You did have that refocus card to like charge forward. I know it's a horse, but either way, it's like you're moving forward. So just keep moving forward, Sagittarius. This person will follow suit if it's meant to be. You don't have to wait around for them. Lovers, again, now we have 4th time confirmation of this soulmate energy. There are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Yeah, you definitely have a choice to make here about this connection. You know, whether to stick around and wait or keep moving forward. Always keep moving forward. Don't look back. Sun, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Exactly. So there you have it, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you the clarity and insight during this time frame. If it did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.